Hey there, welcome to the Happy Homestead. I'm Amanda, and today I'm going to share with you my latest Azure Standard haul. I picked everything up this morning and I need to get it put away, but before I do, I want to show you kind of what we're buying now. It is May and the garden is just starting to pick up, and so my orders are just a tiny bit smaller than normal, right, compared to maybe those fall or winter months. We're still eating out of the pantry, working through everything we have in the freezers, the refrigerator, and starting to get in from the garden. So this order is a little bit different possibly from past orders, but still very important. And if Azure Standard is a new concept to you, but you've been kind of eyeing it from the side over the last few months with different Azure Standard hauls on YouTube, this is your chance. This is your chance to jump in on the action, buy from a reputable source with really clean ingredients, clean food, delicious food, at a fraction of the cost of what you're going to get in the grocery store. Click the referral link below. I'm always so appreciative when people do that. All right, let's kick it off. This is an exciting one. Toilet paper! This is 12 rolls. I got 2 packages each of the Green Forest 100% recycled bathroom tissue. Let me explain this. And I am gonna share the prices that I've paid, so I need to remember to do that. But the reason I did this, and I get it, people are like viscerally attached to certain types of toilet paper. I get it. But we are currently on city sewer, city water. Eventually when we move to our homestead, we're gonna be going to well and septic. And I don't really think I want the really thick plush toilet paper. This is probably way too much information. I don't think I want the thick plush toilet paper because I have no experience on how that works with septic. So if you know, please tell me. But I really think I want something that's going to be better for the environment and better maybe for our septic system. And so because people can get quite attached, even in this home, I'm trying to make a very slow, gradual transition, I don't know, maybe not so slow, to a much more septic friendly, environmentally friendly tissue paper for our bathrooms. We also don't buy tissues. Like, I'm just not a person that goes and spends money on tissues. Tissues are expensive, by the way. And so I often have a roll of toilet paper, like there's one right there on the ledge. Often have a roll of toilet paper just kind of hanging around in different rooms, and that's what we use to blow our nose if we need to. And so by doing something that's just a little bit easier on the environment, maybe a little bit easier on the wallet, win-win. So the 24 rolls came to $26. It was $25.99. So just a tad over $1 a roll. Staying within the bathroom type, laundry type cleaning genre, I got some Azure Clean Stain and Odor Eliminator. Now, this is the citrus scent. It does come in different scents. I got 3 of these bad boys. I really like that. So I have 2 children, 1 boy, preteen boy, and he's starting to get a little smelly, especially with all the soccer gear and just, you know, sports stuff. And so I really like to just kind of be able to put some in. Now, it has a spray top, so you can use it as like spot treatment on carpet, upholstery, or even the clothes. But honestly, when I'm doing a stinky load of laundry, I just unscrew it and pour some in, and it works wonders. So I don't use it as much for the stain part as I do mainly for the odor part. And the 3 32-ounce spray bottles came to $22.05. Okay, another not exciting purchase, but very useful, are these gallon jars. These are wide mouth glass gallon jars. They do not come with the lid, so just be aware, you need to add the lid to your cart as well. But the 4-gallon jars came to $18.77. It comes in a pack of 4. And then the 4-pack lids came to $3.19. So just about $22-ish, maybe slightly under $22 for those 4 jars. Now, I use them to store herbs because I'm an herbalist and I grow a lot of the herbs that I use in my formulations on our farm. I also freeze dry the herbs, most of the herbs, to kind of preserve the most maximum medicinal potent benefit as well as flavor when it's coming to like a drinking tea. I like to store them in these jars. So like lemon balm, tulsi, chamomile, those types of things. And I needed more jars because I'm hoping to really amp up the sales this year. By the way, if you're interested in that, our Happy Homestead Apothecary link is down below. I do ship all over the country. I'm happy to work with you if there's something that you would like specific for you as well. All right, I also got 2 of these little bottles. These are 1 fluid ounce each. I did get 2, and this is a Thieves Essential Oil. Biomed Balance 5 Thieves Essential Oil, 1 fluid ounce. They were just under $14. Well, they were just under $15 each. It was $14.72. So the total for the 2 came to just under $30. I buy this almost monthly. I have a diffuser over here on the ledge. I don't know if you saw that earlier. Might be hard to see, but right here. And I have it on right now. I don't know if you can tell, but I put Thieves Essential Oil in my diffuser every morning. I love the way it smells. And some of those really big essential oil brands, their Thieves is very expensive. And so I really like to buy this because it's so much more affordable and I can get it every month to kind of keep our kitchen smelling nice. I also purchased 2 2-pound bags of organic lemons. I can't always find organic lemons where I am, and I am in the Raleigh-Durham area of North Carolina, so certainly a metropolis by any means. But to be able to get organic at a decent price, it can sometimes be difficult. So each bag is 2 pounds. Each bag was $5 each, $5.06, so $10.12 for the total 4 pounds. I'm really excited about these because I'm going to show in a separate video what I'm doing. I made preserved lemons last year and I have half of a quart left. I use it in salads and like pasta salads, those colder dishes. Sometimes I top it onto chicken or salmon. But that's what I'm going to be doing with a lot of these, is making some more preserved lemons. And I'm going to take you along and show you how I do that in another video, and you're going to want to try it. All right, I got 2 32-ounce jars of, or bottles of juice. So this one is Lakewood Organic Pure Orange Juice, not from concentrate. This is Renew Purely Organic Pineapple Juice from concentrate. The orange juice, now granted, it is organic and it is going to be more expensive than, you know, some of those really big names you're going to find in the refrigerated section of your grocery store. 32 ounces was just under $9, $8.97 for the orange. For the pineapple, it was actually a little bit less. It was $7.26. I have a can of coconut milk in our pantry. I also have powdered gelatin in our pantry. Do you see where I'm going with this? On a different video, I'll share what I'm gonna do, but I'm actually hoping to kind of mix the 3 together, the coconut milk, orange, pineapple, with some gelatin and make some homemade Jell-O, kind of Jell-O cubes as snacks. I am constantly trying to figure out some really fun, exciting, but healthy snacks for my children for school. And so that's what we're gonna do with that. And speaking of snacks, I got Organic Valley String Cheese. This is a box of 24 sticks of string cheese. I buy this in actually a bulk of 4, those 4 packages, because again, string cheese, in my opinion, organic string cheese is a really good quick snack on the go, not just for my kids, but even for me in my purse if I need something full of protein, full of healthy fat, and it's just good overall. And so the 4 packages of string cheese was $63. So I'm gonna do some math here. So I got, is it 96? It came to 65 cents a string cheese. Guys, I can't get that cheaper anywhere, even if it's an off-brand, non-organic string cheese. So to me, that was a really good deal, really good snack to have on hand. We keep these in the refrigerator out in our garage, and then I'll just pull some as I need to into the fridge in the kitchen. Now, a pantry staple that I was just about out of is cocoa powder. This is the Azure Standard brand organic cocoa powder. This is 1 pound, and that 1 pound was $9.73. Next up is a 5-pound bag of organic russet potatoes. My family's favorite meal of all time is a steak with a loaded baked potato. And so we needed more baked potatoes, or russet potatoes, mind you. That 5-pound bag of organic russets was $6.95. And if you've been following along with our Azure hauls in the past, this is a staple. I order this, I would say 2 to 3 times a year, and it's a pack of 6 of the Nancy's Organic Probiotic Sour Cream. The best sour cream. Now, I buy raw milk in a herd share, 2 gallons a week, and I have attempted to make sour cream. Y'all, I cannot do it as good as Nancy does. So I am happy to buy that. Those 6 16-ounce containers are $19, $18.99, and worth every penny. I also got some more plants in this month's order. I ordered 2 rhubarbs. They look great. I had rhubarb, but mine died, and so purchased 2 more. Each of these rhubarbs was $3.95. And then I also purchased 3 heirloom raspberry plants. I actually purchased these plants last year, and they're doing so well that I really wanted to get just, well, a few more, 3 more, to help it complete our berry patch in our orchard. Those 3 red raspberry plants were $4.65 each. So these are gonna get into the garden this week. We have 3 items left, and they're probably the most exciting items to me and maybe to you. Number 1, butter. You can't go wrong with butter. I often splurge and get some of the Rumiano's butter that Azure offers, but this is kind of my mainstay go-to in everyday cooking. This is the Mother's Choice Sweet Cream Butter, unsalted. I always do unsalted because I prefer to salt my food on my own. This is the RBST free cream, no color added, as with probably some of those other butters you find in the store. I got a rather large box. There are 18 of these. These are 16 ounces each, so 1 pound of butter, 18 pounds total. The total was $84.70, which brings each 1 pound of butter to $4.70, I think I said. Yeah, $4.71. So good deal, great to have butter. I store this in the freezer and I just pull out as I need, but butter is one of those things that can almost always go up in price. I like to purchase in bulk and keep it on hand. Okay, these are new purchases for me, but I'm so excited about them. This is a box of Thousand Hills 100% grass-fed New York strip steak. I purchased 8 of these. They are 8 ounces each. The total for the box came to just under $100. So $100 for 8 steaks. Now, when we go to a restaurant, gosh, we'll be lucky if we pay less than $30 a steak. And it may not even be 8 ounces at that point. So cooking at home is absolutely more affordable than going out. Even going out can be fun and it's a treat. I really like to stock our freezers and our pantry with food that we enjoy so that we are saving money in the long run and still eating the things that we love. So I'm really excited for that. Brand new purchase for me. I also purchased 3 of these organic Prairie brand skirt steaks. Each of the skirt steak is 8 ounces, so half of a pound. And the 3 half-pound packages came to just under $50, $49.50. And I'm planning on using that for like fajitas or probably more likely some Asian dishes like beef with broccoli, things like that. Skirt steak is one of those things that I don't always purchase or have a lot of on hand. So by having these 3 in the freezer, that should hopefully remedy that situation. I also purchased 4 packages of Thousand Hills beef tenderloin tips. Brand new purchase for me as well, but it's a lot more affordable to buy the tenderloin tips than it is to buy the beef tenderloin or even the filet mignon steaks. And so it came in a package of 2 12-ounce. Each of these is 12 ounces. I purchased 2 of those 2 packages, so 4 total. And the 4 total came to $54.68. We do purchase our beef in bulk, but if you've ever done that, right, and you get to pick your cuts, steaks are usually the first thing to go, meaning that's what we eat first. And so I wanted to supplement what's left from our quarter or half-pound beef that we have with some extra steaks. That concludes the Azure Standard haul for May of 2025. I wanted to share this with you because you can see that we're not buying a lot of food, all right? I got potatoes, I got some juice and lemons, but nothing that is storing too much in our pantry, like cans and jars of food and produce, right? This is how I want you to start thinking about things, is use what you have. Don't just keep buying and buying. It's so easy to do that, trust me. We all fall into that trap. Really evaluate and take stock of what you have, what you use, and what you really need. Thanks for joining today. Take care, stay healthy, stay well. Bye-bye.